afternoon, students 12 arts. I hope all of you are in safe and following your syllabus scientifically. Because whatever may happen, you have to study, you have to pass the examination. Therefore, please concentrate in study. Today I will discuss the later part of government budget. Later part of government budget. I have already explained the receipts part. Today I will discuss you the expenditure parts. You know that any budget must have two sides. One is revenue, another is expenditure. Revenue receipts and revenue expenditure. So, I have already explained revenue receipts, capital receipts, etc. etc. Today I will discuss the next part, that is expenditure. Revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, etc. etc. You have been removed from call by another participant. Who is that person? What can I do? I don't know. You have been removed from the call by another participant. Okay. He will come and do the needful. Now, as per classification of expenditure, classification is written? No, you're not coming. What happened? ওইটাও একটু ঘোরালাম আমি, তত হলো না, তো বেশি সেই তো। Okay, okay, okay. So classification. of expenditure. We have already discussed the first part, that is revenue. Revenue part. Each budget has two sides. One is revenue side and another is expenditure side. Expenditure is made out of the revenue earned by the government or anybody else, any body or any person even. So budget is made out of the revenue received. Sometimes the budget may exceeds the revenue. Then either debt or help or disinvestment is required to maintain the expenditure. Now expenditures are of revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. Revenue expenditure revenue expenditure does not create any asset for the government. Revenue expenditure does not create any asset for the government. It is completely expenditure on non-capital field. Therefore, the example of the revenue expenditure is old age pension, salaries of the employees, subsidy, financial help to the weaker section by different methods or different schemes. These do not create any asset. It is completely required for the consumption of the people of those sections. Therefore, revenue expenditure does not create any asset for the government. Even the central government may help the state financial help to the state government without expecting any return. That also comes under revenue expenditure, and it does not create any reduction of liability. Number two, the revenue expenditures do not create any liability or reduce any liability. It is continuous process. Once the government give, again the government will have to give. It does not end by one point of time. So revenue expenditure has two characteristics. It does not create any asset for the government, and it does not cause any reduction of liability. Liability never decline or stops. So these are the two characteristics of revenue expenditure. Then capital expenditure. It creates, capital expenditures creates assets for the government. Capital expenditure creates assets for the government. How? The construction of building, bridges, factories, etc. will help the government to earn revenue. That is capital expenditure. Through capital expenditure, the government can earn revenue. So, it is effective step for the government, and it creates assets. The revenue expenditure does not create any assets, but capital expenditure creates assets for the government. Once you build a building for official purpose of the government, or once he construct a road, then it will give him not only revenue, but it will continue for a longer period of time. Therefore, capital expenditure is beneficial for the government. Beneficial for the government. Now, in Indian case, Indian government, capital expenditure examples are expenditure on land building, expenditure on land building, suppose a land is not fit for any production or for any other use, the government spent a lot of money to develop this land and to make it usable. If the government does it, the government will earn revenue in future somehow. So it is capital expenditure. It creates assets for the government. So expenditure on land on building is one of the capital expenditure of Indian government. Expenditure on machines, purchase of share, loans to state government, loans to state government. So expenditure on machine, you can easily understand that the machine will continue to produce something and give revenue to the government. Therefore, it is capital expenditure. Now, purchase of share. Purchase of share of any factory or any business will give revenue to the government. And loans to the state government, you know, it has twice benefit, double benefit. Firstly, the central government gives loan to the state government to meet the necessary expenditure required for the state government and state people. And secondly, if the central government gives loan to the state government will have to repay it with interest even. Therefore, it is capital expenditure. So, therefore, it is the difference between revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. You can rightly write the answer if the question comes, the difference between capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. Okay? Is there any question regarding this discussion? If you have any question, you may please ask. Otherwise, I will go to the next part. Now, deficit. Define budget deficit. That is government deficit. Deficit. It refers to the total expenditure expenditure over total income. Over and above total receipts. Total receipts. Total receipt means capital receipts plus revenue receipts. Capital receipts and revenue receipts. Revenue receipts. That means deficit refers to the total expenditure over and total receipts. That is capital receipts and revenue receipts. এই দুটো রিসিপ্ট অর্থাৎ সিআর প্লাস আরআর revenue receipt is less than total expenditure. That is deficit. That is total expenditure is more than the summation of these two receipts. Expenditure is more than revenue receipts. Is called deficit. Is called deficit. How can you explain it? Very simply, suppose you have gone to purchase some books and you have 1000 rupees in your pocket, which your mother give you, and give you 600 rupees, and you have with you 400 rupees. That is revenue receipts and capital receipt. You have capital 400. 1000. Now you purchased 1500 rupees, 1500 book. So 1500 is more than these two. Very like that. CR plus RR is less than total expenditure. That is deficit. Or total expenditure or TE is greater than CR plus RR. You may write it in this way also. Both are same. Both are same. The revenue deficit and there are three deficits. One, revenue deficit. Number two, fiscal deficit. And number three, primary deficit. So there are three deficits: revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, and primary deficit. What are these? Revenue deficit is the excess of revenue expenditure. Excess of revenue expenditure over revenue receipts. Excess of revenue expenditure over revenue receipts. If the revenue expenditure is more than revenue receipts, then it is called revenue deficit. Am I clear? That is, your revenue expenditure is 500 and revenue receipt is 300. Then revenue expenditure is more than revenue receipt, so it is deficit. So it is deficit. And fiscal implicitly, government may have to, in this case, the government may have to cut its expenditure. Government ke expenditure ta cut korte hote pare for welfare of the people. Government may cut expenditure for the welfare of the people to meet this problem. What is the implication of effect of it? Loss of social welfare. Loss of social welfare. If it happens, the government cut expenditure, results loss of social welfare. Loss of social welfare. So, because if the government cut its expenditure, then the constructive work or the social work will not happen. And now the fiscal deficit. Fiscal deficit is the excess of total expenditure, over total receipts, TR. Total expenditure is, fiscal. Total expenditure is greater than TR, total receipt. Total receipts. Okay? Oh, it is the motion. So, total expenditure is greater than total revenue. Total expenditure, that is, if the government spent more than the revenue, then he will have to face deficit. Then the government will have to face deficit, financial deficit, and that is called fiscal deficit. TE is greater than TR. আর টিটা হচ্ছে কি টিটা হচ্ছে আরই প্লাস সিই। Okay, now primary deficit. It is the difference between fiscal deficit, primary deficit, PD is equal to FD minus interest payment. IP means interest payment. ID means it is the difference between fiscal deficit and interest payment. Fiscal deficit and interest payment. This is fiscal deficit. Fiscal deficit. So I think it is clear to you. How can you calculate this? You may get from this formula. Now I am giving you one sum I want to explain. One. Someone told me that, sir, there are sums. Calculate revenue deficit. Calculate. So, no time more. I will do the mathematical part the next day when I get class. Thank you very much. Please stay at home safely and follow the syllabus.